What's up guys, Triple C here. Welcome to my next tutorial. This is tutorial number 22. In this tutorial I'll show you guys how to build super smooth platforms with barges for demolition derbies, LTSs, captures, death matches, or also for races, or if you want to build donuts in races, for example, use this technique, So I'm going to show you an old and a new method. First the old one, I know I was building it like this, probably most people are still building it like this. There's a much more efficient method right now, but I'll first show you this one because it's actually also good to have all this knowledge. There might be instances where you might want to utilize this knowledge or where it's good to know this kind of stuff. So first, pitch yourself a barge. Second one, make it line up perfectly either, or just pitch it a bit more and then make it line up, depending on what structure you're building, it doesn't matter. So now you got these two barges. Now cancel out of the props, go back in, so it's not tilted anymore. Now you set yourself a base prop. I'm just going to use the cement bags here. Now we're going to make ourselves a template. Also very important, I always say this in the tutorials, your base prop should never be tilted or pitched, rolled, or yawed. Only mess with the world heading, otherwise it'll always mess up your rotation when you work with templates. So now base prop goes in the template first. Now select the other two barges, save your template. And now go up in the sky wherever you want to build your platform. Find yourself the location where you want to do the build. I'm just going to do it right here now. Now go over to your templates again. Now we're using this container here as a benchmark. I talked a lot about that in previous tutorials. We're using that as a tool to get all our templates at the same height, basically. So elevate your template a bit, pull it over this container, and place. Now descend it a bit again, pull it over the container, and now they line up perfectly from the height, So just zoom out a bit, rotate it with the world heading so you don't get a gap up there, and place. Now let's descend it a bit again, pull it over there, rotate it a bit. That's probably too much. Hold up. Zoom out. And look up there that they line up perfectly, I'm just rushing it right here now. So yeah, if you would go on and on with this, you'd get the perfect circle in the end. But I talked about this guy in my previous tutorial too. Zumzy plays, he's over on PC. He figured out a much more efficient method to basically do exactly this, just a very efficient, quick way. So I'm just going to start building a new template here. So start building yourself a template again, put it on pitch your first barge, second one pitch it a bit more, or whatever, just build a shape like you want. You don't have to follow exact protocol here, you can just build your own. This one, and now the third one, cancel out again, go back in. The third one we're going to roll this one. Because you saw the further it spaces out to the top, the further the distance goes, it spaces out easier, So this one we're going to use the full length of the barge basically to alleviate that problem. And now you see it's not exactly straight, so we're just going to use the world heading again and use this line down here as a visual reference basically. Yeah, this looks good. Oops, no, I still have it on the world heading. I hate when that happens. Actually, I thought it was on roll. Okay, so now we're on roll. So yeah, just connect it here. And now before we set our base prop, we're going to put one more in here for this technique. I'm just going to take a cabin now. You can take anything, which you can use as a visual reference basically later. Oops. Wait. Yeah, I'm just going to take this one here now. And now we're going to place our base prop, which was this one, the cement bag again. And we're going to make ourselves a template out of it. Create template, base prop first, cabin. And now we're going to select these three, save template. And now if you go on this template, you see that we're exactly there. So now I'm going to delete these because we're going to need all these. Now for this method, we don't want to elevate it. We're just going to be using this one here as our platform to build on, basically. So what you want to do, you want to start out exactly in the center of the container, and you want to have your camera, you want to have it exactly facing top down. So I'm facing my camera exactly top down. Now I go on the cycle items down here, the prop numbers, and I cycle over through the container, and I'll be exactly in the middle of this container. Okay, so now I'm just going to place this one down. Now I'm going to delete the previous cement bag again with square. And now if I rotate this here, it'll be exactly at the same height. So for the first one, I'm going to zoom out and just look at my barges, how they line up. If I would rotate it like this, I would have a big gap in there, as you see. So I'm just going to rotate it back so they all connect perfectly. Yeah, this is probably the maximum I can go. Now I'm going to place this one down again. I'm going to delete the previous cement bag. And now I can rotate again. And what I can do now is now I can use my cabins here as a visual reference. I'm always using the small spot here basically to get the same pattern. So I'm just looking at my cabins here basically to get exactly the same pattern always. And that way I don't have to zoom out and always look at the barges again. So yeah, it's always the same process. Place, delete cement bag, rotate, look that they line up perfectly. Place again, delete cement bag, rotate again. Always the same, rinse and repeat. So I'm just going to speed this one up here. Okay guys, so now we got to a point where we have to delete unnecessary props. We're at 93 props. Oh, I could have placed one more even, but doesn't matter. I'll just quickly delete some unnecessary cabins. Just be very careful that you don't delete any barges for that matter, or very important, your base container down there. You want to obviously keep that one to use as a platform for the next build again. So be careful when deleting this here. And now we want to get our center of rotation back, so we're going to go on the prop numbers again, cycle items, click left ones, right ones, yeah, and now I'm exactly in the middle of the container again. That's why we started out exactly in the middle with that technique I showed you with cycling. So yeah, now we can just finish it off. Or can we? We might have to delete cabins one more time. I think we have to do it once more. No, okay, it's perfect, we're done. Otherwise we could have deleted some more cabins and just put the last one in again. So yeah, now we can delete these out, and now, yeah, as you see, we have the perfect lining up platform here. This is ideal for demolition derbies or whatever, you know, and it's just so quick to build. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh wait, I'll quickly do a reminder. I have this in old tutorials, but I still get people writing me messages on Socialclub daily. How do you put vehicles on platforms? To place a vehicle on a platform, what you first want to do is place it on the ground where you are allowed to place it. Pick it up again, and now you can place it up here. Now the next one, you can't place it down here. So just place it down there where you are allowed to place it, pick it up again, and you can actually place it up here. So, and also with big vehicles, for example, like if I wanted to put a Titan up here, it would not allow it. Wait, where's military vehicles? Here's military. So yeah, a Titan, even if I place it on the ground first, it's even hard to find a spot on the ground where you are allowed to place it. This is so big, this plane. Okay. What do you mean can't place it here? I'm on the runway of the airport. Come on, man. Okay, now that here I was allowed to place it. So now I pick this one up again. And now this one will still, because the barges are tilted, it's not going to allow you to place it in here. So we're using the switch glitch for this one, which I showed you guys in very old tutorials. Actually switch over to your insurgent, one category to the right, and this one you are allowed to place. So what we're going to do in the moment where we're placing, we're going to switch over to the left to the Titan again. So we hit X place and left over to the Titan at the same time. No, there was a switch glitch there. Old school creators will still know this, you know, this is how we used to build everything back in the day, you know. I can even make two titans stick out of each other here, you know, using that method. So yeah, I'm just switch glitching them in. Team start points, another question which is often asked. Quickly show you guys. Wait, placement word, delete options. Delete all team start points. Yes, delete them. Okay, now if I want to place team start points, what I showed in very old tutorials is basically the move glitch, you know. So where you are allowed to place it, pull it up where you're not allowed to place it, and hit X at the same time, you know. But there's a much more efficient method, but I'll quickly show. Yeah, you never actually see in place up here. Like team start points are not visible on barges. Now we got this one up here. I have an old tutorial, you can look that up how to do that. But what is actually a much more efficient method for this? Just place it on the ground, pick it up again. Now move your camera quick, and now you can place it up here. And they changed something in the creator, you know, to make it a bit more easy to do these. So just move your camera real quick, and now you can place them up here. Okay, so now I got all four for team 1. I'll place team 2 on the ground. So now if we do a test team. Yeah, so now we're up here. Now you got your team start points up here. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have fun with this. Leave a like, subscribe. Also check out Zumzy, who I'm linking down there in the description. Go check this guy out too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And oh yeah, one more thing. If you want to move this whole thing to another location, look up my previous tutorial number 21. On how to actually move a template which is bigger than 30 props. It's also very useful for setups like these. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial. Take care.